It's been a while since I made... Starting off good. It's been a while since I made a video, but I wanted to make this one. I've been wanting to make it for a while. I've just been kind of lazy. And I've also been kind of brainstorming to see if there's anything else I wanted to add to it. Like I've said before, I don't write anything. I just kind of go off the cuff and just with a basic frame. But this one I'm going to title The 3 Types of Non-Vegans. The reason it's taken me a while to get around to it is because... Is there only 3 types of non-vegans? I don't know. But this is for a week or two I've been thinking if I could think of any other types. Or at least that, people that don't fall into these 3 categories. But the way I see it is this. There are 3 types. Another reason I want to do it is because pretty much in my other videos, for the most part, I kind of touch on it, but I mostly call non-vegans pieces of shit, and I don't necessarily think that's true. So I wanted to say, like, my real opinion about non-vegans, and I think the first and the most common is the cowards. I think it's scary and it's hard to be different. Like, so why would anyone want to? You know what I mean? Like, there's people out there that are gay, and they try and not be gay. You know, that's how they were born. That's, in my opinion, if you're religious people that think it's a choice, then you're a fucking moron, and that's not an issue, and whatever. But, someone's born gay. They're born different. There's someone they're attracted to. There's someone they want to be with. They'll do everything in their power to not be that person, just because they don't want to be different. Like, we're in America now. Like, do gay people get beat up? Do gay people get this? But not really that much. It's not like it's back in the day, whatever, medieval times, where if you were gay, you got murdered. It's just really the only fear is being different. And people judging you for being different. So when you have a situation like that, where gay people, someone who's born different, or just, any way you're born different, I'm just using gay because it's an easy example, and you try to not be that, and then why would someone, if that's the mentality of most human beings, why would someone say, I'm normal, quote unquote, why would I go out of my way to be different, to be judged, to be ostracized, to be, made to feel inferior? And I know, the stereotype is vegans feel they're superior, they're ostracizing everyone else, they're judging everyone else, but it's really the opposite. It's 99% to 1%. So to call vegans like this horrible, mean uprising of people that are just horrible, just nasty and judging everybody is bullshit. It's the fucking other way around. So I think that's the main core. I really do think that's the main core group of non-vegans. I think most people, if you educate them, they're not just complete sacks of shit who are just like, oh, fuck animal suffering, fuck this, fuck that. I think they really want to make that change, and, it's hard for them, especially if they don't know non-vegans. For me, it's never been an issue. I've always kind of just been different. I've never given a shit about other people's opinions. I was always in trouble. I was always telling people to go fuck themselves if I felt they should go fuck themselves. I had no problem being that person, that put themselves out there. So for me, it wasn't a hard transition. I basically found out that you could be perfectly healthy being vegan, and it took 30 some odd years for me to find that out. But the difference between me and a lot of other people is they'll still argue it. They'll still fight it. Literally, like, within a month of finding out I could be healthy and be vegan, I was. Like, I kind of just, like, made the transition over 30 days. And then I was just like, I'm not doing that anymore. I can't justify it. If I can be healthy and not, contribute to this, to me, the most evil, not market, the most evil, what the fuck, holy brain fart, but you know what I mean, the most evil practice, that's a tough word to think of, holy moly, practice, the most evil practice, as far as marketing and, manufacturing and selling there is. It might be the most evil practice, period, but, at least in that respect it is. I couldn't, continue to support that. So for me, but like I said, I've always kind of been different. So it wasn't like a huge thing. We've always been like the normal person, the person that always fit in, the person that was always, with the in crowd. I could see how it could be scary, because then all of a sudden you're not that person. You're out there. But if less people were cowards, it wouldn't be hard, because there would be so many vegan people. So you wouldn't be that different. You would just be like, cool. Everybody, it wouldn't even be a word. It'd just be like, that's expected. You're expected to not harm animals or pay people to harm and torture and murder animals. So that I really do think is the biggest group of non-vegans are the people that are just scared. You know, they really want to make that change. They want to make that switch over, but you know, there's no support system. Like, there was a video online. It was just kind of a parody. Like, this guy tells his dad he's gay, and he's like, "Oh, that's fine. I accept." And he told him he was vegan, and he lost his fucking mind. But that's really the reaction you get. Like, you very seldomly get people who are like, "Oh, that's good for your health, it's good for the environment, it's good for the animals. You know, that's really brave, that's really great that you're doing that," when so many people aren't. No, it's usually like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you vegan? That's so stupid, that's this, that's that." You get people like just bombarding you with bullshit, even online, you know. And like I said, the stereotype is that vegans are doing this. No, I don't know a lot of vegans going on, you know, like meat eaters pages or whatever, or going on Wendy's page or Burger King's page and tearing people apart. I mean, I know vegan friends of mine that will post like nutrition facts and like facts about the environment and stuff, like links and stuff like that. But the other way around, you get so many, yeah, I burped, all the time vegan posts where people just start like rattling off about, "Oh, I'm gonna go eat even a bigger steak and have bacon, steak bacon with hot dogs and bull dicks on the side." Like that I see all the fucking time. So it's really the other way around. The stereotype of the angry vegan is, yeah, I think every vegan's a little pissed off. I'm a little fucking pissed off. I think I despise humanity more than I ever have. I've never been a big fan, but, you know, just in general, the fact that people could be so complacent. Like I said, most people don't. I didn't say it in this video, I said it in other videos. Most people don't know what we're contributing to, and they think, you know, we need this to be healthy. But that's, like I said, the first and foremost, I think most people, you know, are just scared, and they're kind of, it's just the herd mentality. You want to fit in. You don't want to go out of your way to be different. When, like I said, gay people or whoever will do everything in their power to be normal, when, you know, they're not. They were just not born that way. But they try their hardest to fit in because people don't like not fitting in. But I really think that is the number one, people non-vegans. Number two, which kind of also fits in, sort of, to number one, is just uninformed. Just people that don't know any better. You know, but I think the reason it fits in is because once they're informed, then they become, you know, the people who are scared. The people that, you know, don't really have the balls to pull the trigger on being vegan because they don't want to be different. You know, they don't want to have to tell everyone and get all the blah, blah, blah. This is that. It's bad for you. It's this. It's that. You're a pussy for being vegan. You're a pussy for this. You're a fucking, fuck you. Fuck, you're a faggot. Blah, blah, blah. So I think they kind of go hand in hand because once you get informed, I think, you know, most people, once they're informed, are scared. I don't think they're pieces of shit, which I think is the third group. I think there's another, you know, that's the group I'm going to touch on. But I think that's the second group. And it's hard to find the information because well, one, our government is really intertwined with the meat industry. They get like $30 billion a year. They're bailing them out now because people are finally getting their fucking heads out of their ass and seeing that there's alternatives that are healthier than milk and dairy cheese and all that good, well, bad stuff. Good. I was gonna say good stuff sarcastically, but so what was I saying? Yeah, government entwined, all that good stuff. But I think, you know, that's what's, you know, there's Got Milk. There's not like a Got. Do we even have? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TV. But you see Got Milk ads. You see like meat. It's what's for dinner. But I can't think of the last time, like when we were kids, you know, food pyramid, eat your vegetables, stuff like that. You'd see it on TV. You don't see that on TV anymore. It's all about keeping Americans fat and stupid, so we won't have any issue with the other shit they're doing to us. But that is a huge tangent if I get into that. But that's really, like, there is no trying to talk people into being healthy anymore on TV. You'll see 400 Burger King ads, see 400 McDonald's ads. We can't have smoking ads, which cheeseburgers probably kill more people than smoking does, but we can't. Our whole government's stupid and just completely fucking retarded. But like I said, that's another tangent. But it's hard to get the information. And then once you get the information, you kind of, I think people just fall into the coward bracket, you know, and it's trying to get to from the informed, you know, go from informed, you know, uninformed, you get informed, and then you kind of get dumped into my other, you know, classification of non-vegans is the cowards. The people who are just scared. You might not like the word coward, you might think it's mean, but flat out, that's what it is. And it's trying to get over that. I think that's just as hard as the information because it's so scary to be different. Oh, how Michael Jordan's foot. My dog chewed up one of my Green Lantern toys, and I just found his foot. But anyway, no, I didn't, and I wouldn't chop her up and eat her, even though she deserved it. I was really mad. But so then there's the third category, which these people are just the hopeless people, just the complete piles of shit. You could tell them what you want, you could do what you want, and they probably fall into the coward category as well, but they just cover it up, as opposed to, you know, the people who are scared to do it, and they say, like, you know, that's nice, but I could never do it. You know, those are the alright, the people I don't really have an issue with. I think it's like, suck it up and grow some nuts and do it, you know, as opposed to saying good for you. But then there's just the complete pieces of shit who will post shit online like, well, there's a study that said, you know, bacon's good for me. Here's this study, and it's just an opinion piece. Like, I find those all the time. These, the meat eaters, they'll post these pieces, and they're clearly opinion pieces, but it's easy to disguise to a fucking cowardly shithead moron. Yeah, so I guess the shitheads are all of them. But anyway, it's really easy to disguise it as a factual scientific article when the person is so fucking stupid and just such a complete piece of shit that they desperately want to believe it. It's real easy. So they'll post this link and it's just like, no, dude, that's idiotic. And like I said, I make these videos as opposed to arguing with people online, because I'm not even going to argue with the people that are just fall into that third category, that are complete pieces of shit. I'll go online and discuss with people and try and inform them and help them on their way. But I'm not gonna, if people are just blatantly being in that piece of shit fucking category, this might sound harsh, but go fucking drop dead. You're absolute fucking garbage. You're a detriment to society and the entire species. But that's the third category, and like I said, I don't even bother with them, and they just don't care. You could be like, oh, well, here's a slaughterhouse video, or, you know, or here's a video of, you know, cows acting like dogs, or pigs acting like dogs, or chickens acting like dogs. You know, they're just like your dog that you have that you love so much that you would murder someone for, but you can't even, like, not eat the other animals. Like, it's such bullshit, and they're almost exactly the fucking same, except one has paws and one has hooves. And I guess somewhere in the Bible it says it's okay to eat, or the Quran. I don't know. I saw someone quoted it like it's okay to eat hoofed animals, but it's not okay to eat pawed animals or something, or shrimps and all that stupid stuff. But anyway, they're practically the same fucking thing. But you just laugh at a slaughterhouse video or can't make the connection because you're just a fucking slob who's just absolute garbage, and you have no desire to improve yourself or the environment or give a shit about anyone yourself. You just want to eat meat because you think it's tasty, and you just want to not fucking care. Those are the people that I just have no tolerance for, and like I said, they can drop fucking dead. It might sound mean, I really don't care. But if you're that big of a selfish cunt, get the fuck off this planet and let all of us enjoy it. But anyway, yeah, that one I didn't need to spend any time on just because it's that simple. Like, you're a fucking piece of shit. Get the fuck off this planet and let the people who are trying to improve, whether it's because of information or getting a set of fucking nuts so they can improve. But that's it. Those are, I really think, like, and anyone who watches this, you know, if you have any other ideas of other non-vegans, whether you're non-vegan or vegan that I left out, or, because they all kind of intertwine in a sense, you know, A, B, and C kind of can be like A slash B, B slash C, A slash B slash C. But anyway, those are really what I think are the three types of non-vegans, and part of the reason I really wanted to make this video is because in my video I kind of refer to non-vegans as that third group because I'm usually ranting and I'm pissed off. But I know there's that, you know, the uninformed? Yeah, that's the word. I know there's, like, you know, the uninformed group, and I know there's the group that's just scared. And, you know, like I said, I've never had an issue with being different, but I understand it's there. And I understand a lot of people need acceptance. I also, you know, don't need to date. Like, so a lot of people need reassurance. I've never needed that. I've never cared about what other human beings think. The longest relationship I've had in the past 12 years has been, like, I think fucking 3 months or something. Like, I don't know. I don't need that. And I know a lot of people do. So like I said, I can sympathize with the cowardly people. I can sympathize with the uninformed people. But the pieces of shit, which is usually, like I said, who I'm ranting about, I can't sympathize with them. They're just absolute fucking bottom-feeding, trash bag fucking garbage wrapped in human skin. They're just fucking filth. But anyway, those like I said, those are the three, I think, types of non-vegans. Like, if you want to add anything, add what you want. If you don't, that's fine. But I think I did a pretty good job of nailing it. Like, those are it. If you're not vegan, you're one of those three, or a culmination of the three. That's it.